Hi, I'm Liana with A Serendipitous Life, where I bring you farm fresh living without the farm. So today I'm going to be cooking a mock version of gyros. You know, those lovely little meat stuffed pita breads that you get in the nice little Greek restaurants. Well, I'm going to be making you a home style version of that. It is delicious. Now, you can make this with any combination of meat, ground meat that you want. I'm using pork and beef because that's what I have on hand, but you can use just beef. Traditionally, you would use lamb. Lamb is quite expensive, but if you have access to a farmer or somebody who sells lamb, then you might be able to get a great deal. So let me walk you through the process of how to make these lovely gyros. 4 pounds of ground meat, 3 garlic cloves, 1 tablespoon each of salt, pepper, rosemary and basil, and 2 onions. I have a cheesecloth, which we're going to strain the onions. After you grind the onions in your blender, you're going to put them into a cheesecloth, and then we're going to get all of the liquid out of the onions. You want to do this because if there's too much liquid in the onions, when you blend it all together, it's just going to be a sloppy mess. So you want to get all of the water out of your onions. Now everything goes into the blender. You have your meat, you have all of your seasonings, and you have your onions. We're gonna give this a pulse until it comes out to a fine paste. Now this is going to take some time. You're gonna have to constantly open up that blender and scrape everything down. It is not the most pleasant part of making gyros, but it's definitely what's gonna give it that gyro texture that you want. If you don't pulverize this enough, it's just gonna be like regular ground meat, not the texture of a gyro. It probably took me about 5 times of opening the blender and scraping everything down. And I would say if you took the total time, it was probably about 4 to 5 minutes that it blended. This is the final color and texture you want your meat to be. Once you're done, you want to shape it into 2 meatloaf style logs that you'll bake in the oven, 350 for about an hour. You want to get the temperature up to 165 to 170. Once it's cooled enough, you can carve it out into slices the way you would for a gyro. You'll see here that the texture is not quite what a gyro should be. It has the definite taste, but I probably should have blended it a little bit longer. Now it's great to have homemade pita and tzatziki, but I didn't have time for all that, so I just bought some from the store. You'll see it dressed here with some of the greens from my green stock. I hope you enjoyed watching today. You should give this a try. Your family will love it. Thanks for watching, and God bless our mess.